When most people think of haunted dolls or possessed toys, they are likely to think of Annabelle, Chucky, or even Billy the Puppet from the Saw series. Well, there is at least one more that would probably be more than a little upset not to make that list. This is the story of Robert the Doll. Robert Eugene was born on October 25th, 1900, to parents Thomas and Minnie Otto in Key West, Florida. Robert was the youngest of four children, raised in a well-to-do family, with Father Thomas being a physician that also owned two successful pharmacies. On his fourth birthday, Robert would receive a large child-sized doll with short blonde hair, black button eyes, and dressed in a sailor suit. He was said to have an instant attachment to the doll, taking it everywhere he went, and even giving it his first name, insisting on being called Gene from then on. It wouldn't be long before strange things began to happen. Gene's parents would hear him talking in his room late at night and being answered by another voice. But upon investigating, they would find him sitting alone and talking to Robert. They would also hear Gene screaming at night, and after entering his room, would see Robert holding him down to his bed. Random objects would also begin being thrown around the rooms, and Gene's other toys would turn up disturbingly mutilated. When the Ottos attempted to discipline their son, he would tell them, "I didn't do it, Robert did it." However, the Ottos would not discard the doll, rather they would store it in the attic for the next several years. As an adult, Gene would go to the University of Virginia to study architecture, but would end up at the Academy of Fine Arts in Chicago to study his childhood passion of painting. He would then move to Paris, where he would begin making a name for himself as an artist and meet his future wife, Annette Parker. Gene and Anne would eventually move into his childhood home after the passing of his mother. Upon returning home, Gene would resume his close friendship with Robert, much to the discontent of his wife, who insisted Robert be kept in a separate room. Gene would indeed make Robert his own room in the attic, complete with child-sized furniture and toys, eventually making it his studio as well, so he could paint with Robert by his side. Anne even reportedly confided in a neighbor, saying that when Gene would do or say something hurtful to her, he would tell her, "I didn't do it, Robert did it." It was also reported by local children that they would see Robert passing from window to window in the attic on their way to school. Gene would become a respected citizen and artist in Key West before passing on June 24th, 1974, due to complications from Parkinson's disease. The two most commonly held theories of how Gene acquired the doll are that it was a gift from his grandfather, who bought it during a trip to Germany, or, more sinisterly, Robert was a voodoo doll made by a Haitian servant and gifted to Gene as an act of revenge due to the mistreatment by the family. However, it is now widely accepted that Robert originated from Steiff Toy Company, a toy company established in Germany in the late 19th century. Robert currently resides at the Fort East Martello Museum in Key West, Florida. Those visiting are advised to mind their manners in Robert's presence by introducing themselves, asking permission before taking any photos, and saying thank you before leaving. Those who don't heed this advice are said to suffer misfortunes, including job loss, divorce, financial troubles, broken bones, and even sickness. This has led many to write letters to the museum addressed to Robert, asking for forgiveness and for him to lift the curse. Tales of spirits possessing inanimate objects are as old as history itself, and probably less understood than it once was. Still, these stories transcend time and continue to fascinate all those who dare to explore the paranormal realm.